Creed Rise to Glory Championship Edition's Platinum Trophy is an intense workout. Boxing in virtual reality sounds like a perfect fit for the PSVR 2, and how hard can it really be? There are 41 trophies for this game, and I am clearly out of shape, so let's see if I have what it takes to take down the best fighters in fictional boxing. It's going to take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to achieve this game's Platinum Trophy.
Two shots to the liver, driving in the left lane.
The first step to this Platinum journey is to do the story modes, which there are 2 of. I started with the Rise to Glory path, which loosely follows the story of the first 2 Creed movies. Right away I have to train for my first match, and I find it hilarious that these trainings make you exhausted seconds before you fight. The first trophy is one step at a time for getting through at least 12 exercises. Now that I'm out of breath and not ready to fight, let's take on our first opponent. His nickname is Scraps, and he gifts us with 4 trophies right off the bat. The first of these is Punisher, for knocking him down. After taking him down, which took just about a minute, I was rewarded with 3 trophies at the same time. Scrapped, for defeating Luke Scraps O'Grady. Slow and Steady, for winning while spending under 5 seconds tired out. And Stay on Your Feet, for winning without getting knocked down. Up next was a fighter known as the Gambler, and he wasn't too hard. I got the trophy Roll of the Dice for defeating Vic the Gambler Rivera. Next up was an absolute monster nicknamed the Showstopper. He was super intimidating to look at, but he was no match for my non-existing skills. I got the Curtain Call trophy for defeating Dwayne Showstopper Reynolds. The next opponent was called the Lion, and I got a trophy during the fight. I got the Grandstanding trophy for playing to the crowd after a knockdown. This guy was actually a bit tougher, and he knocked me down at one point. I got the King of the Jungle trophy for defeating Leo the Lion Sperino. This next trophy was just outright silly. Apparently the character you play as is a raging alcoholic and gets into a street fight with club security. This victory rewards the Top Dog trophy for taking down Andy Mad Dog Pono. Up next is one of the most exhausting trophies of the game, the fight against Pretty Ricky Conlon. At a certain point, the fight goes into a montage mode where you fight in short spurts while the rounds start to add up quickly. I started to get really tired at this point, and it felt like it was never going to end.
I've got much to deliver, but only some of it's pain. It's been a cold, cold night. I had to put up a fight so I can make it back home. Yeah, I made it back home. I've got nothing to lose. What? You didn't hear the news? I'm back. And now I travel alone. You never pick up the phone.
Unfortunately, it is scripted that you lose this fight by decision, but you still earn the Real Deal trophy. At this point, I was sweating so badly that I had to wipe the headset down with a paper towel. After some wiping and a quick water break was the last fight for this story against Danny the Stuntman Wheeler for the championship.
I've got nothing
Defeating Wheeler gave the Stunted On trophy, and there were some great physics right here. That was the end of the Rise to Glory story path. I was awarded with a silver trophy titled Rise to Glory. I messed around in free play for a little bit afterwards where I got another trophy. I got the trophy Just Messing Around for literally just messing around. I took a day break from playing the game, and I know it sounds like I'm being a pansy, but I was so sore after the first day it hurt my arms to lift things. My next goal for the Platinum Journey was to play the Legacy story, which is loosely based on the newest movie, Creed 3. I had to take on Victor Drago, the son of Ivan Drago, who killed your character's father, so this fight really meant something.
Siberian Express. We're taking out Victor Drago. Oh man. 99% of his attacks defended. Wow.
After that fight was the rematch with Ricky Conlon, who I dispose of quickly, and Creed announces his retirement. I switch characters at this point and now start a new career as Felix Chavez. The first fight is against Hector Anarchy Rosario, who looks like he is straight out of a Mad Max movie.
Took him out with a low blow. Amateur anarchist. Sorry, buddy.
This next fight is another one of those silly ones. It takes place in a skyscraper in Russia. I have to go up against Benjamin Reed, who looks like he could be a human trafficker for the global elite.
It's been a cold, cold night. I had to put up a fight so I can make it back home. Yeah, I made it back home. I've got nothing to lose.
Big money.
This is just the start.
That was a long fight.
Next up was the final fight as Felix, and my body was starting to really hurt here. After a long break, I had to go up against Bobby the Operator Nash, who was pretty big and scary.
Now I'm shaking down to the bone. I got home with a letter for your back door, man. Hey, I'm back, so you better.
Smooth operator.
Heavyweight champion of the world. The crowd is going wild.
There was another character switch at this point, and now I'm playing as the formerly incarcerated Damian Anderson. This guy is kind of a scumbag, and he cheats his way to a fight against Felix, who we just won the championship as.
Heavyweight contender.
That makes Damian Anderson the winner by knockout.
After this fight, Creed gets pissed off at Damian's shenanigans and challenges him to a street fight.
Oh, got him again. Oh! One punch after he gets up. Gone Hollywood trophy. We're taking out Creed. Adonis Creed. Whew. Oh, I'm sweating.
I take back control of Creed from this point forward, and it's time for the final fight of the story mode. The final fight is to get revenge against Damian in the ring and squash this beef once and for all. At a certain point, the ring turns into a prison cell, which is so dark that I have a hard time landing hits and blocking.
Got him. Boom. Leave the past behind.
He's the champ.
Woo!
He's proven his meteoric rise to glory was no fluke.
After a few cutscenes and right before the credits roll, I get 2 trophies.
Ooh, legacy trophy. full legacy, completing both stories.
Now that I have both stories completed, I can move on to some miscellaneous trophies. The first of these was to do a timed sparring session, which I set to 1 minute.
Okay, that's it. Eat Lightning trophy. Whew.
The next was to do a calorie sparring session, which I set to 10 calories. I regretted this afterwards because apparently it took me 5 minutes to burn 10 calories, which I strongly disagree with.
Back home. Yeah, I made it back home. I've got nothing.
Crap Thunder. Oh my god. That was the most exhausting fight yet. 5 minutes, 10 calories burned. There's no way that's right. There's no way. I am sweating so badly.
At this point, it was becoming a struggle to keep playing, but I didn't want to stop now. The next fight I did would get me 3 trophies at the same time. 1 was defeating Asif the Basher Bashir. 2 was winning after getting knocked down 3 times, which I had to force myself to get knocked down because I'm a legend. And 3, I did this as an endurance fight, which there is no stamina mechanic and you can punch as freely as you like.
Got him. Endure it. Whew. And bashed up. So those are the trophies for beating. Oh, and down but not out. Sweet.
The next 3 trophies were just some fighters I had to defeat in free play, and they weren't too hard.
Oh man. Oh man. That was the easiest fight. Ojo del Tigre. Ojo del Tigre. Ooh, another knockout. Long Ride trophy. Ooh. Got him. Took out Eric. Viking funeral trophy.
Next, I had to complete every single training minigame, and I did all of these in a row, so I was starting to overexert myself.
Whew. There it is. How winning is done. Oh, I got 50 of the targets. Whew. Oh, that's exhausting.
This trophy here was one of the hardest of the game and took me quite a few tries to finally get it. I had to block every hit when a fighter was in swarm mode, but I could only use one hand to block all the shots. I also did this while fighting the iconic Clubber Lang.
Ooh, the one. Got the trophy. Yes! And I got him down. Whew. Pain predicted. Taking out Clubber Lang. Wow. He was pretty tough.
This next fight is a big deal. Adonis Creed versus the man who killed his father Apollo. It's time for some revenge against Ivan Drago.
Driving in the left lane. I've got much to deliver, but only some of it's pain. It's been a cold, cold night. I had to put up a fight so I can make it back home. Yeah, I made it back home. I've got nothing to lose. What? You didn't hear the news?
There it is. Drago down. If he dies, he dies. Oh, look at him. He doesn't want to give up. That's revenge.
After that, Papa Creed rises up from the grave to challenge his son. Let's send him back to where he belongs.
For your back door, man. Hey, I'm back, so you better run as far as you can. I've got nothing to lose. I guess you didn't hear the news. I'm back.
No tomorrow. In this version of history, son kills father. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry.
Before doing the last fight, I wanted to get the only multiplayer trophy out of the way. I just had to participate in a PvP fight, and man, this one went on for a while. My opponent also had some crazy Mr. Fantastic technique he was using during the fight. Taking him down awarded me with the Challenge the World trophy, and his reaction after the match was hilarious. After playing some pocket pool with my new BFF, I would move on to the final fight of this platinum journey. I had to challenge the legend himself, Rocky Balboa. Up until this point, I was playing on the pro difficulty, which is normal, but I had to do this fight on championship difficulty, which is the hardest. Also, I would get the trophy for defeating every fighter in the game after taking down the Italian Stallion.
Is that it? Knockout? One punch at a time for defeating Rocky. Beyond the distance. I don't know what that is. Prince of Punch. Another trophy. And more than a name. Platinum Trophy. Creed Rise to Glory Championship Edition. I'm out of breath. That was a lot of fun. Sorry, Rocky. There's a new champ.
So I have a confession to make. I have played this game before on the first PSVR headset. How does this version compare? Well, let's just say the new tech makes this game much more enjoyable, and the Platinum was actually easier as well. As I'm editing this video, my body is still aching days later, but I feel like I'm starting to get in better shape. This game is a great workout. As of right now, this Platinum trophy is 0.8% owned. It is my third PSVR 2 Platinum, and overall Platinum trophy number 84. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel for more Platinum journeys. Also, leave a comment. I will respond to it no matter what you say, and look out for my next Platinum video, which will be the Dark Pictures Switchback VR. If you're new here, also check out some of my previous videos. Here's a good one, Horizon Call of the Mountain. See you in the next one.